Son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me, and someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember one.
Let's meet the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. At guard, Kent Bazemore. At center, Dwight Howard. At guard, Russell Westbrook. At forward, Anthony Davis. At forward, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Frank Vogel. It's time to introduce the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'4" guard, number 4, Derek White. Starting at forward, number 30, Thaddeus Young. 6'5" forward, number 3, Keldon Johnson. At guard, 6'4", number 5, DeJounte Murray. At center, number 15, the head coach of your San Antonio Spurs, Greg Popovich. Once again, your San Antonio Spurs.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left, Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline.
Player of the Year, and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. Take a look at the Lakers. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
And San Antonio, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Kent Bazemore. And for San Antonio, the guard pair, Murray and White. Keldon Johnson is out there with Young, and it's Gonzalez in at center. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, How long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Gonzalez against Westbrook. Gonzalez, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Took him no time at all on that one.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Loads it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The timing of the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue to slam it in.
Murray, the pass to Gonzalez. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's 6 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Westbrook over Young. And it's off the back rim. No good. Gonzalez against Westbrook. And stolen by Bazemore. Outside, Davis. The drive by James. Back to Davis. Over Johnson. And Davis can't get it to go. San Antonio with the ball. Driving in, Gonzalez. Banked in off the glass. Gonzalez has got 8.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Westbrook finds Bazemore. Westbrook passes to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Gonzalez, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's James. Now the pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's a great find, as always. LeBron with his finger on the pulse of the game.
Murray, the pass to Gonzalez. Doubled by Howard. And stolen by Bazemore. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, man, don't tell Westbrook that he's in his 30s. Still flying, looking like a young kid out there.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Gonzalez, and that one is hammered home.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by Murray.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Here's Gonzalez. Count it. Good. 14 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time or not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there could mess up the rhythm of an offense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right in the rim.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Rajon Rondo is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Anthony. And it's Davis in at the 4. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Outside for Davis. Young with the steal. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Mr. Fundamentals.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Offensive rebound, and the Lakers turn it over again. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Rondo looking over the floor. And no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's got him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Second team foul.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Lakers. LeBron's checked in for Davis. Ken Bazemore comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And so he hits both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
James wide open. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Takes the 13-footer, and he hits the jump shot. Gonzalez has got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And we've finished one half of basketball. It's the Spurs. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
And you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Just a great first half from them, especially the second quarter. They're up 12. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
They're running the offense beautifully this one. They're working for good looks. Their confidence with the sky. It'll be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of it. But you've got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that, though.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
The guard pair, Murray and White. Young is out there with Keldon Johnson, and it's Gonzalez in at the center position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half. Chalk up 2 there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
James. And the Lakers with another miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Gonzalez. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Pass to Bazemore.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here is Howard.
2 minutes.
Davis with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Davis kicks to 9. Shot clock at 5. White with the double team. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good from Howard.
Ugly start. Second half, they missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's Gonzalez. Makes it off the glass. Gonzalez has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the inside. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Johnson, the pass to Gonzalez. And there's the drive. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. 34 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lakers trail by 20. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A lot of guys have made splash in free agency. No one's done it like LeBron. He's transformed entire franchises overnight.
First trip to the line for him here.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. And James drills them both. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Gonzalez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. James against Johnson. And James gets it to go. James has got 6.
And the ball handling moves of James are sensational. Effortlessly slicing through the D with his quickness.
Here's Gonzalez, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Anthony kicks to 9. LeBron outside. Driving inside. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Gonzalez, and he dunks it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's James. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's San Antonio cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel has out there. Anthony out there with DeAndre Jordan. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Bazemore at the small forward position. Nice shot by Rondo. Rondo's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Los Angeles. Spurs leading by 20. Gonzalez down low. He's against Jordan. Gonzalez, that's good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
That one drops for him. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one.
Few in NBA history have been better in this area than Carmelo. He's made a lot of money owning the mid-range.
Murray, the pass to Gonzalez. He takes it in. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his fourth assist in this one.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks. Anthony
drawing the double team to the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by White. Gonzalez against Westbrook. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And Los Angeles guys shooting 40% from the field. Here's Bazemore, and he lays it straight in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Fundamentals.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Rajon Rondo. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. The line for San Antonio, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Anthony. Horton Tucker comes in for Kent Bazemore. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Malik Monk in for Rajon Rondo. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Inside, here's Ariza. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Gonzalez, that's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Monk dishes to Jordan. The rebound by Young. And here's Gonzalez. Over Jordan. No good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.